Is the life you're living truly your own, or are you unknowingly sabotaging your path to fulfillment? In this video, we delve into the ancient yet timeless wisdom of Stoicism, unearthing 10 habits that must be halted to unlock a more authentic, resilient, and fulfilling existence. Stoicism, more than a philosophy, offers a lens through which we can critically assess our daily practices, distinguishing those that serve us from those that hinder our progress. As we embark on this journey of introspection and enlightenment, ask yourself, which of these habits am I holding on to, and how might letting them go transform my life? Habit 1. Worrying about things outside your control. One of the foundational tenets of Stoicism is focusing on what lies within our power while accepting what does not. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This habit of stressing over external events, outcomes, or the actions of others is a significant source of unnecessary anguish and distraction in our lives. Stoicism teaches us to draw a clear line between what we can control, our thoughts, reactions, and decisions, and what we cannot. By shifting your focus to your internal responses and actions, you free yourself from the burden of the uncontrollable. Today, take a moment to identify where your concerns lie. Are they within your realm of control, or are they external? Embracing this Stoic practice can lead to a profound sense of peace and empowerment. Habit 2. Letting negative emotions drive your decisions. Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather for not allowing them to dictate our actions. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once advised, "Be not swept off your feet by the vividness of a pleasant or painful event, so that you think it is bound to bring you happiness or the reverse." Negative emotions like anger, envy, or fear often lead to impulsive and regrettable decisions. Stoicism teaches the importance of pausing, reflecting, and responding with reason rather than reacting out of emotion. This habit of being led by negative emotions sabotages clear thinking and rational decision-making. The next time you find yourself in the grip of strong emotions, remember Seneca's words. Allow yourself a moment to step back, observe your feelings, and choose a course of action that aligns with your values and long-term well-being. Habit 3. Complaining about your circumstances. Stoicism encourages us to accept our current situation with grace and work towards what can be improved. Epictetus, another key figure in Stoicism, stated, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well." Constantly complaining about your circumstances not only wastes energy, but also keeps you from seeing the potential for growth and learning in every situation. This habit reinforces a mindset of victimhood and passivity, preventing you from taking proactive steps towards change. Next time you catch yourself complaining, pause and consider Epictetus's advice. Look for the opportunity within your circumstances, however challenging they may be, and focus your efforts on actions that can positively influence your situation. Habit 4. Seeking validation from others. The Stoics teach us the importance of self-validation and finding worth within ourselves rather than in the opinions of others. Marcus Aurelius once said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." This habit of seeking external validation can lead us down a path of never truly being satisfied with who we are or what we achieve. For example, if you constantly seek approval for your work from colleagues or friends, you might find yourself making choices that align more with their expectations than your own passions or values. This pursuit can distract from personal growth and self-acceptance. Instead, focus on setting personal standards and goals, and measure your progress by your own yardstick. Learning to appreciate your own worth, independent of others' opinions, is a liberating step towards genuine self-improvement. Habit 5. Overindulging in comfort. Stoicism warns against the excess of comfort and luxury, as it can lead to complacency and a weakened spirit. Seneca elegantly puts it, "Luxury ruins republics, poverty, monarchies." This principle applies to our personal lives in the way overindulgence in comforts can dull our resilience and adaptability. For instance, if you spend every evening watching TV for hours, avoiding any discomfort or challenge, you might find it increasingly difficult to motivate yourself for tasks that require effort or stepping out of your comfort zone. This habit can sabotage personal growth and fulfillment, as true satisfaction often comes from overcoming challenges and pushing our boundaries. By intentionally incorporating challenges into your routine, like a regular exercise program or dedicating time to learn a new skill, you cultivate discipline and resilience, key components of a fulfilling life according to Stoic principles. Habit 6. Procrastinating on important tasks. Stoicism emphasizes the value of time and the importance of acting in the present. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death stands at your elbow. Be good for something while you live, and it is in your power." Procrastination, especially on tasks that are significant for our growth or well-being, is a habit that Stoicism identifies as detrimental. For instance, imagine you've been delaying starting a fitness regimen or writing a book, always waiting for the right moment. This delay not only robs you of the progress you could be making, but also reinforces a habit of inaction. The Stoic approach would have you start today, using the present moment to take a small step towards your goal, emphasizing action over idle planning. Habit 7. Dwelling on past mistakes. Dwelling on the past, especially on our mistakes, is a habit that Stoicism counsels against. Epictetus stated, "Do not dwell on the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." Fixating on past errors can paralyze us, preventing growth and forward movement. Consider someone who failed in a business venture and now fears starting a new project. This fear, rooted in past failure, hinders potential success and personal development. Stoicism teaches us to learn from our mistakes, but not to let them define or confine us. By focusing on the present and what can be done now, we free ourselves from the chains of past regrets and open the door to new possibilities and learning opportunities. Habit 8. Avoiding difficult conversations. The Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius tells us, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This principle applies poignantly to the habit of shying away from difficult conversations in our personal lives. For instance, avoiding a discussion with a loved one about feeling neglected can lead to a buildup of resentment and misunderstanding. Stoicism teaches us to face these situations with courage, understanding that our fear of the conversation often causes more distress than the conversation itself. By confronting issues directly and openly, we not only resolve them more effectively, but also strengthen our relationships and develop a sense of peace and integrity in how we communicate. Habit 9. Valuing material possessions over personal growth. Seneca's words resonate deeply in our consumer-driven society. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. This insight sheds light on the habit of placing material possessions above personal growth and fulfillment. Consider the example of someone obsessively upgrading their smartphone to the latest model, mistaking these acquisitions for progress. This behavior not only detracts from financial well-being, but also from the opportunity to invest in enriching experiences or self-improvement. Stoicism invites us to find joy and richness in our personal development and the cultivation of virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-control. By valuing what truly enriches our lives, we create a foundation for genuine happiness and fulfillment that no amount of material wealth can provide. Habit 10. Neglecting self-reflection. Stoicism places great importance on the practice of self-reflection as a means to personal growth and virtue. Epictetus, emphasizing this, said, "Examine yourself constantly to see if what you do is just and right." Neglecting the habit of self-reflection is akin to walking through life with a blindfold, unaware of our own actions, motives, and their impacts on ourselves and others. Without this introspective practice, we risk remaining in a state of ignorance about our flaws, virtues, and the areas in which we can improve. Consider the example of someone who blames their constant unhappiness on external circumstances, never pausing to look inward. By failing to reflect on their role in their own dissatisfaction, they miss the opportunity to make meaningful changes that could lead to a more fulfilled life. Stoicism teaches us that regular self-examination allows us to align our actions with our values, recognize our strengths and weaknesses, and understand our emotions. This self-awareness is crucial for personal development and living a life in accordance with nature and reason. Incorporating self-reflection into your daily routine can be as simple as spending a few minutes each night contemplating your actions of the day, the decisions you made, and how they align with the person you aspire to be. This practice not only fosters personal growth, but also enhances our sense of peace and contentment with life. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, armed with Stoic wisdom, we're invited to pause and reflect on the habits shaping our existence. Stoicism, far more than a philosophy, is a call to action, urging us to confront and discard behaviors that hinder our journey towards virtue and contentment. Each habit challenged today serves as a mirror, reflecting not just who we are, but who we have the potential to become. How will you respond to this call? Will you continue to tread familiar paths, or are you ready to forge a new way forward, one habit at a time?